No? Good. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to those at home, too. Come back. Be here in person. Anyway, let's start with our opening song, Circles Cast.
By the earth, this is her body. By the earth, mother of us all. By the earth, future and past, the circle is cast. The circle is cast.
By the air, this is her breath. By the air, sweet wind of life. By the air, from the first to the last,
The circle is
cast.
The circle is cast. The circle is cast. The circle is cast. By the fire of her bright spirit, shining candles in the night. By the fire of her bright spirit, shine your light on me. By the waters, this is her blood. By the waters, the calm and the flood. By the living waters, running slow, running fast. The circle is cast. The circle is cast. The circle is cast. The circle is
Well, let me take a breath. Beautiful, thank you. Welcome everybody to Gathering of Light into Spiritual Fellowship. My name is Reverend Joanne. It's wonderful to have you all here today as we come together each week to grow spiritually and to try to understand our own unique connection to the divine as we understand it and as we experience it, because we want to make a heart-to-heart connection with each other. And so we want to stay in the energy of what's going on around us so that we can pay attention to that energy, to relate with it and see how that works in our lives, and we can grow deeper again, like I said, with that relationship with the divine. And so, this summer, for the summertime, what we're doing is we're doing the 9 elements of interspirituality. This idea of what is it like? Who do you become when you're doing this connection to your higher power? What way do you live? Well, last week we did the first one, which is an actualized moral capacity. You have a sense of right and wrong. You do the next right thing even when nobody's looking. So what happens then next? Well, that's this one, this element, which is then you have a solidarity with all living things. You care. You care. So let's talk a little bit more about it, but what we tell you each week is come as you are, participate whatever level you are comfortable with, and if you'd like, join me with our opening purpose statement. We gather here together to worship with love, to inspire and encourage each other with our spirit and through the wisdom of the world's diverse faiths. We commit to listen with open hearts that we might gain positive, practical tools to continue to grow spiritually and enrich our personal beliefs. And then we say we come together to worship. So that means getting out of the ordinary into something extraordinary, lifting ourselves up, doing something a little different. Well, our indigenous cultures always did that by casting a circle, like our song said. So I've asked Trisha to start.
Hi, I'm Trisha.
Hi,
And
Trisha.
I just would like to take some deep breaths first. In and out. You can turn to the east. We call upon the East Nation. The animal is the Elk Nation. The color is yellow. The sun rises in this direction, and it gives us the Lamb of God. We call upon you today, and we ask for your presence, and we ask for your pity, and we ask for your gifts. As we face, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit
South.
nervous today. Face to the south. The animal is the long-necked bird. The color is white, of purity, and this is where our ancestors are. We call upon you today. When we ask for your presence, your pity, we humble ourselves before you. We call upon you today as we turn to the west. The Black Horse Nation, the void, the great mystery, the unseen world. We call upon you today. We have faith upon you of the unseen. We ask for your presence and we humble ourselves before you. And as we stand to the north, the Buffalo Nation, the white-capped buffalo woman, the color is red. We ask for your presence, and we ask for you to come into the sacred ceremony, the sacred circle. And above, Wakantanka, Great Spirit, the Eagle Nation, we call upon you today. We ask for your presence, your acceptance, and below is Mother Earth, Unchimala, Grandmother Earth. Thank you. Thank you so much for all you're giving, your pregnancy right now, and the harvest that's coming. Forever giving. Thank you for your presence.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Declaration of intent. Awaken our soul to the truth that lies beyond the world we think we see. Blessed be thou, creatress of life, whose love forever shines within us. Help us to see thine energy, to direct our force, light our path that we may follow it in love. Secure the knowledge that we move from a source deep within us. Let us use our energy to create a world anew. Instill in us the awareness of the rhymes and cycles of nature, so that we may intuitively know the time to build up and the time to tear down, the time to speak and the time to remain silent, the time to move and the time to remain still. Let us sense now and always the depth of our connections, for we are all one, and the force that holds us together is love. Aho.
It's not that unusual when everything is beautiful. It's just another some of your own.
Isn't it remarkable? Like every time a raindrop falls, it's just another ordinary miracle today. Birds in winter have their fling and always make it home by spring. It's just another ordinary miracle today. Life is like a gift, they say, wrapped up for you every day. Open up and find a way to
Give some of your own. The ordinary miracle. Ordinary miracle. Do you want to see a miracle? It seems so exceptional that things just work out after all. It's just another ordinary miracle today. Sun comes up and shines so bright and disappears again at night. It's just another ordinary miracle today. It's just another ordinary miracle today.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm Carmen, and I'm here to do the words of wisdom. Secondly, an awakened contemplative, mystic, saint, or anyone aspiring to be so, understands the intrinsic interdependence of all beings, all sentient beings, and certainly all human persons. Such a one grasps inwardly, existentially, this ontological truth of the interconnectivity of all life. It leads one to a deep sense of solidarity with all beings, and especially with the earth itself, our mother, and the basis of our material, aesthetic, and even our spiritual life here in this world. This interdependence is the ontological condition of humankind, and further, the social, economical, and political interdependence exists because of the deeper interconnection of all beings. Each of the great world religions attest to the essential ontological interdependence of all beings. Hinduism speaks of non-duality, Buddhism of dependent arising, Christianity of the mystical body of Christ, all of which indicate a unitive holding of reality together. It is out of this ontological condition the sense of solidarity emerges in the mystic's vision of how he or she is related to everyone else. That's from Brother Teasdale in The Mystic Heart. Thank you. Good morning. So anybody here working to be a saint or a mystic? Oh, my husband. Raised his hand. There we go. We're going to start started out.
I'm working on it.
Aspiring to it. That's where Words of Wisdom started out. But we're not looking to do that, right? That's not what we come here for. We come here to be sort of those renegades, right? The ones that are out there saying, I want to have an open heart. I want to be connected with the divine. I want to be connected with nature and with all that goes on, to have a deeper understanding so that you can live more that spiritual life. That's what living a spiritual life is all about. So we say we come here for spiritual tools for sacred living. Sacred living, we pay attention. We pay attention to how we really feel, how we're connected with everything. And this idea of the solidarity with all living things. It's right there in our Words of Wisdom, how all the world religions talk about that underlying everything, that we are all connected. Everybody in here right now is sharing the same air. Right? We're sharing the same air. We've learned that through COVID, going around in masks, not leaving your homes, right? That we share it. It's right here. We're intrinsically connected with one another, with everything that is around us. And how do we work with that? How do we live with that? What do we do about that in our daily lives? Do we pay attention to that? Or do we trample all over it? Where do we go with it? So this idea of deepening who we are spiritually, being more authentic human beings, needs to look at where we're at in our solidarity with all living things. And believe me, rocks are living, the earth is living, the ground is living. You know, it's all part of it. And where are we in that relationship? So we started out with some of the things that are in our Words of Wisdom about where it says it. So in our Abrahamic faiths, starts out in Genesis. It says that humans were created in God's image and are entrusted with the responsibility to care for and steward. Khalifa is in Islam, to be the stewards of the earth. So we're there, we need to stare. The Psalms say, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and those who dwell within, emphasizing that all of creation is inherently good and belongs to God, belongs to the divine. So here we are in charge of it, but it belongs to the divine, so we need to take care of it and take care of each other. Take care of all the animals, the two-legged, the four-legged, the winged, the fish, all of it. And we say, okay, that's all good, that's all philosophical, but science tells us. Albert Schweitzer says, until he extends his circle of compassion to include all living things, man will not himself find peace. And the first step in the evolution of ethics is a sense of solidarity with other human beings. We talked last week of that actualized moral capacity and that sense of ethics and values. Well, what stems the next step in that is how we take care of each other. It's hard because fear gets in the way. Fear gets in the way. We don't, unless I protect myself, gotta protect mine. Gotta watch out for mine because otherwise we'll get it. Then you should be walking around with a gas mask all the time, right? Because you are sharing the breath with the next person, whether you like it or not. The air that's around us. The water in this planet is the same water that has always been there. We don't realize that. This water's just been recycled. It doesn't go, we don't create new water. Right? It's different ways it goes into the ground, it goes back up, it gets rained down. It's the same water our ancestors drank. The animals drank. We need each other. We're in this together. How do we open our hearts to stay together in this? In what ways do we separate out? Buddhist teaching teachings emphasize that all living beings are interdependent and interconnected, a concept known as dependent origination. Nothing exists in isolation. Every being and event affects every other. That's why I'm wearing the butterfly. You always heard about the butterfly effect, right? You know, I don't know, some people say, oh, scientists rebuked it, some people did. Whatever. I like it. The butterfly flaps its wings in one part of the world and starts a whole, wind tunnel that can create a hurricane somewhere else. Right? But I know also too, butterfly bees. Lose the bees, humanity won't live. We can't live without bees. The tenderness that's asked for, that we need, this solidarity that we have. It matters that we push our way through. It matters that in our fear we lock ourselves away from other things and not be in this place of togetherness. The Buddhist compassion and loving kindness are not limited to one's loved ones or those who are easy to relate to. They extend to all living beings without exception, including those who are neutral, those who are difficult, and even considered our enemies. This requires a radical shift from self-centeredness to boundless, all-embracing love. So there we have. What's the spiritual tool? Shifting out of that self-centeredness. We think about stories, think about things that are happening in our lives. We think about those stuff, and it comes back to, all about me. How do I do me? It's all me. How are you affecting me? And the more we go into me, the more we lock ourselves down by limitation, me, mine, this. The more we limit that, the less we can breathe. The less we are attached to the all, which is all-encompassing, all needed, and all a part of. The best thing we can do when we're feeling locked down and afraid is to reach out to somebody else. Do something nice. By me helping you, I help myself. Right? And to reach out and to move, to make that movement possible. Yeah? To really get back into that sense of interconnectedness. We love when the Janes come to visit us, so I got a Jane post. The Jane post that said all living beings, from the smallest microorganisms to the most complex creature, share a fundamental life force, the jiva. This shared essence creates a sense of interconnectedness and interdependence among all life forms, fostering a deep understanding of mutual reliance and the need to live in harmony. Humanity needs to live in harmony with each other and with our environment and with all the creatures that are in the world. It's the only way we sustain ourselves. Self-righteousness will kill us. It destroys us in our own lives. Needing to have things our way. Needing to have people understand us. I can go on and on with the things that science says. Let me see. I have something from quantum physics. Fritjof Capri in the Tao of Physics says quantum physics indicates that the universe is a complicated wealth of interdependent relationships. The scientists can tell us all this stuff. We can talk about all that spiritual realm of how we're all interconnected. But if I don't open myself up to it, if I don't take responsibility and move out of that place where it's all about me, it's meaningless. It's useless. How does what I do affect the rest of the world? Does it matter if I just throw things away anywhere I want? How I do it? Does it matter? Yes. Does it matter how I splat my emotions or feelings out just aimlessly? Yes. Does it matter how I flap my wings? We do that in all kinds of ways ourselves. Yes, it matters. Does it matter how I come into myself and rehash old stories, all this, all that, all that? It matters. Get over it already. It matters. It matters that we evolve. It matters that we step up. It matters that we reached out a hand to somebody who needed it. It matters, and it affects everything. We are so interconnected. There's in addition to that, aho, atakuyasan, and we say, oh, just aho at the end of our blessings. But it's that idea of 7 generations in the Native tradition. Not about just what I do, but how what I do will affect the next 7 generations after me. Because that's who we're borrowing this space and time from. We're interconnected to that which is not even here yet, as those before us gave us. I think we can do better. I think we can pay more attention. I think we can send out intentions of love and respect and compassion. But compassion isn't having pity for. Compassion is getting down and dirty and really saying, we're in this together. I'll be here for you. This idea of interconnectedness, the trees, they stand next to each other. And they work it out in the roots. Underneath, how they share the water and everything. But they stand beside each other strong and allow each other to stand strong. So, as you go out from here this week, think about where do I stand in my solidarity with all living beings? With the people I get along with, the people I don't get along with, the people I think should this and that, and the people I think shouldn't this and that. With the environment, the air, the humidity. Everything we want to condemn as opposed to what we want to build up. Be the tree. Stand tall and let your roots go deep. Say, how can I share the water? How do I share the insights? Show me. Because just as our song said, it's all miracles are happening all around you. You can be a part of them. They could be ordinary in your life if you're paying attention. They don't have to be, a miracle. Yeah. A miracle. You. Everyone around you. Miracle. Life. A miracle. Be the miracle. Be a part of it. Let yourself be the greatest embracing demonstration of the miracle of life. And that way, you will understand the beauty and the solidarity of all that is. And so it is.
And so it is.
Hi, I'm Anne.
Hi, Anne.
Please read the prayer of peace with me. O Great Spirit, I see your beauty surrounding me, earth, sky, sea. I feel the warmth of your touch as the sun kisses my face. I hear the sound of your voice as the wind moves through the trees. I smell your essence in the salty sea air. May I always feel your presence, the strength of our connections. Let me live now and always within your embrace, for I have never been without you. Aho.
Think I'm an ignorant savage, and you've been so many places, I guess it must be so, but still I cannot see If the savage one is me, how can there be so much that you don't know? You don't You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew, you never knew. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or asked the grinning bobcat why he grins? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches all around you, and for once never wonder what they're worth. The rainstorm and the river are my brother. The heron and the otter are my friends, and we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. How high does the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, for whether we are white or copper skinned, we need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. We need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth, and still all you'll own is earth until you can paint with all the colors of the
Where's that? Just please listen. It's time for meditation. So why don't you put everything down and let's take a moment to go inside. Take a few deep cleansing breaths. And as you inhale, pay attention to what's going on in your body. Pay attention to thoughts that be running through your head. And as you exhale, just allow all that, well, everything you notice to just go out with the breath. Breathe at your own pace and allow yourself to settle. Just breathing is the colors of the wind. Your own breath, your own miracle. Have the ability to breathe today. As you breathe, allow yourself to settle, be still. the same time to be keenly aware. In this moment, you are not alone. We are here with the miraculous oxygen that we are breathing in with each breath. We're here sitting on chairs that are holding us up. We're here in this building. We're here on earth, with the ground below us. Allow yourself to drop deeply into an ancient knowing that is deep, deep within you. A knowing that has nothing to do with your body, with time, or with space. Deep, deep within. Deep within us, there is a DNA, a staircase that creates you. It's a key. Imagine that twisted staircase in your mind's eye and allow yourself to step down, to go down, deeper into a deeper sense of who you are. With each step, you connect with your ancestors, those who walked before you. With each step, we understand all of humanity and all that has been done for us to give us all that we have. This miraculous, magical DNA strand that holds us all together, holds our grandparents, our parents, our great-grandparents, lines and lines, webs of interconnections. Together, in your own mind's eye, we say the ancient Ho'oponopono prayer for our ancestors. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. No, stop. Just, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am connected now, carrying the wisdom. Now see the web spinning out, extending out, part of the land, part of the earth, part of every human being. The earth is a part of the molecules and atoms, all a part of stardust, the universe, all of us connected. Whatsoever we do to the web of life, we do to ourselves. Whatsoever we do to another human being, we do to ourselves. Our attitudes matter. Heal now in this moment. Let go. Again, reach out. That ancient prayer. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. A simple prayer to heal the web, to strengthen the strands. making the connections themselves a brilliant light of truth, clarity, awareness, healing, a real solidarity. Let us own our own piece of the web. Let us be willing to make the next step in this connection. Today we let it go. All the self-righteousness, all the barriers, all the blocks. We open our heart with true compassion. And we deeply own the wounds. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And with this prayer, we become a better version of ourselves. A stronger strand that others can rely upon to not judge, to not fix, but to stand firmly beside. Making connections, a brilliant light of truth with clarity, awareness of being, of solidarity with all that is. Truly being the miracle that is you. And so it is. Take another one of those deep, sweet breaths. That sense of gratitude. Bring your attention back to the room. And back to our togetherness here. Artie?
How you doing? Wow, I gotta wake up. Diane? Please join me in our abundance affirmation. We are grateful for all the grace and wealth flowing in and through each member of Gathering of Light and for all the abundance in our lives. We are grateful for all the grace and wealth flowing in and through each member of Gathering of Light and for all the abundance in our lives. Welcome anyone new here today. Thank you for coming. And at home, thanks for tuning in. There's a blue QR code. You can fill out the contact card. In our starter pack program, they're looking for bath towels, pot holders, and twin sheets. Lisa, right? Yes. You can see Lisa for that. And there's at the bottom of the stairs, you can see a container there. You could put your donations there. Qigong is on Zoom on Thursday, 7 or 9 a.m. There's 2 sessions. We are so grateful that Sheila does that, and she also does the email prayer chain. Anyone needs a prayer, she gets that, just text her. She gets that prayer right out. That's really great. Angel Bill's doing angel readings. It's $20, 15 minutes over the phone. And we are thankful for that. Angel Bill, save the date. Saturday, August 2nd is our volunteer appreciation pool party at Mo's house. Maureen? Yeah, and you can see her, but we need you to RSVP if you have volunteered any time this year. Just RSVP on that, all right?
You know who you are.
We know who you are.
You know who you are. We'll come in.
And we are grateful. Also, our summer social fund, the canoe trip, the Ducks game, and the fire island, and the fishing trip. You can see Amy for that. All right, there's Amy right there. Sign up for that. And also our community garden, another donation this week between the Four Directions garden, Trish and Fox, and string beans and cucumbers. We had about 8 pounds going over there. And We have a couple of them.
Look at that.
See these beads over here? They have in bundles. If you guys want to donate a couple of bucks.
I'm proud.
Yeah, they are so vibrant. The color is incredible and totally organic. So it doesn't get any better than that. All right, also David Young is next week. See Mo for the tickets on
She's
that
not
one.
here, so
What's that?
she's not here right now.
Right, so if you can see me, right, you can see me on that, and I'll get it to Mo, I'll get the information. David Young is next week, that workshop. Also, we continue our summer of spirituality next week with the peacemakers, and that's the third element of into spirituality. And we want to thank Jack and Caroline for the beautiful music today. Wow, incredible. And also Jeremy Carden for this altar.
Yeah.
And,
The flowers.
yeah. And Angel Bill for the flowers. Angel Bill. The flowers again. Thank you so much. And that's about it, guys. So let's have a sparkling day, all right?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, David Young is going to be doing this, The Missing Years of Jesus and Mary Magdalene. It's really interesting. Most of you know that I was away in France myself and went to a lot of these places. So both myself and I've asked Patty O'Connor, she's going to come too. So she's going to talk a little bit. We'll show some pictures too of our trip and showing some of these actual places and things to go along with it. So many stories, so many different ideas, but it's very interesting. And nothing to rebuke anything if if that tends to be your direction of spirituality that you go in Christianity, but it's just about to opening up that there are other ideas and that women play a bigger role than they've been allowed to play in the past, even though they still did amazing things and helped to support the things that are now still with us and kind of hold the core of the stuff rather than the other stuff. You'd be surprised, right? You think women are the ones that do all the details of the stuff of the house and things like that. But when it comes to spirituality, they're the ones that just get down to the nitty gritty of the actual essence of it. So should be interesting. I found the whole thing interesting. So please, if you can do it, he's been around the world. We've had him here a few times. He's going to be doing the flutes, is that meditation and stuff, and it's just really fun. That's what I want to say. Also, one other thing that I wanted to say is starting next week, they want our seminarians will be doing inspirational messages to help work on this idea of spirituality. So they really could use your support.
Yeah.
So next week, the first one up, who's shaking in his boots right now, over there is Artie. So I'm writing them out right now, and they're all going to go in succession after them. So, they're all. Now that I just made it more nerve-wracking, didn't I? Yay! Yay! That's my job. To shake out all the rubble so that the purity comes through, right? Let's shake it out. We know you have been working so hard, and just being yourself is just a beautiful thing. So, anyway, so come on down and be that wonderful support. And next week is your last week, you two of you moving away to Florida, but we'll find out every weekend that you're up in New York. let us know in advance so they can put that in, and you guys could.
That'll be back in 2 years.
Thanks.
2 years I give you.
Positive. Yeah, with bigger and better job offers and things like that. Yeah. And success. Because this will be their summer home, and they can have the winter. In 2 years, you'll be that successful. There you go. You'll be already being snowbirds. There you go. So, anyways, it's all great stuff, and we wish you all well and you're doing. And you've shared so much beauty and wonder with us, so we're all excited about that. So, we're all connected. We stay connected. Time and space, we stay connected. Let's take care of those connections and really be respectful of them. It really matters. See if you can pay attention this week in the places where you cut off, where you think this should go there, that can go there. How am I really connected to this? It all has meaning for me in my life. Okay, so there's a reason I'm hearing about this. There's something else going on here. Open yourself out to that, and maybe more will be revealed next week when we come back, as we go into the third element of interspirituality. So go out today, be more aware of all that's connected to, because again, the fractured world is waiting for your light. We don't go out from here to say what's wrong. We come out from here stronger in light to share some good. Right? And so we say the peace words, words of greeting, words of connection, and they are Aloha, Om Shanti, Shalom, Salam, Peace, Sat Sri Akal, Jai Janandra, blessed be, Hakin, Amahora, Akwene, Namaste, Pache, Mir, Mer, Ashe, Aho.
Life is a journey, not a destination. There are no mistakes, just chances we've taken. Lay down your regrets, 'cause all we have is now.
Wake up in the morning and get out of bed. Start making a mental list in my head of all the things that I'm grateful for. Early in the morning,
It's the dawn of a new day.
new hopes, new dreams, new ways. I open up my mind and
I open up my eyes and
I wonder how life will surprise me today. Early in the morning,
it's the dawn of a new day.
new hopes, new dreams, new ways. I open up my heart and
I'm gonna do my part
What a good birthday thing to do. And Walter. So yes, so and I think his is actually today. They're both actually today. So yes, Walter and Dallas. Send them around and sing it to them.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Walter Wallace. Happy birthday, we love you.
All right. Have a great week, everybody.
You're walking the dog.